sentenced to amputation of a hand, just for trying to procure medicine for his child. His name is Hadi Rostami. His life story is reminiscent of Victor Hugo's novel Les Misérables. He has a disabled child whose medical expenses and continuous needs, which he cannot afford. He is physically disabled himself too, but has stood tall trying to provide for his family despite all of his constraints. In September 2017, Hadi, along with 2 others, was arrested, accused of theft in Urumi city, northwestern Iran. The suppressive forces tortured him from the onset of his detention, to force him into false confession of theft. Hadi, just to escape the torture and rid himself of torment, found no choice but to declare himself guilty for the crime of robbery. In a letter, Hadi writes, "After being arrested by government agents, I underwent severe torture, with physical disabilities in my left leg, left hip, and left hand. It was extremely difficult for me to endure torture. I was tortured for several thefts that I am completely unaware of." Hadi, along with several others, has been relocated to another prison after being sentenced to amputation of one hand, which is among the inhumane punishments imposed by the Iranian regime. Hadi's tragic fate, the agony he goes through and the sentence for the amputation of his hand is set to happen at a time when the largest embezzlements and theft of the country's wealth in a century, amounting to $3.7 billion, is exposed by the very leaders of the regime.